Awesome. Well, hello and welcome back to part 3 of our wonderful live stream here today. Oh gosh. Got a little notification from one of the games there and everything. Uh, great way to end up actually starting. But hello and welcome back to Engineer's Life Part 3. This is actually a series which I've kind of been enjoying here and everything. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I have actually been working on a couple of things, and as some of you guys have probably seen in just a second here. So one of the things that you can probably notice right away is all the chests are gone. I have actually taken the time to be able to go through and pretty much just sort all the chests that we had. And yeah, we still have all of this stuff over here and some of the things in that chest, of course. But I have taken the time to go and kind of fix up our house a little bit. And honestly, I'm a little proud with how it ended up turning out. So if we go on in here, got ourselves a nice little door. I have like a little storage area or something over here, so we have like things like just blocks or maybe wood, just tech stuff I have no clue what to do with. We have all of our food and everything in there. Maybe some books and just some potions. Mostly just some tools there. We have a couple more blocks over there. These are mostly just random unsorted chests. Aside from this is mob drops, but this is just random unsorted, much like this one right here. I've actually gone and I've made one of these. So I like a nice little forge area, so we get 12 forges. Put a couple torches in there, all of our ores and stuff, and just some blocks of coal coke that we have. Move the Tinker's Construct over to there. And because we were having issues with our bed, which used to be pretty much like right here or so, I actually added in the second floor specifically with the bed in mind. So now we can literally jump in here and we have little to no issues of being too close to monsters or mobs that could potentially be underneath our house. Let's quickly see what we can end up eating here. Do need a little bit of health regen and all that fun stuff. So maybe we eat one of these, eat one of these, and sure, eat some bat meat. That will sate our hunger. And let's move on to just seeing where we can end up going from here. So, moving back on into the quest book and everything. Under the mechanical age, yes, we have a couple of those things down there, which we'll probably claim in a little. I got some things when I was actually sorting all the chests. But we have Big Blast Furnace. I have an idea of how to make it, but we're going to need some blast bricks there and everything. And to be able to actually make all the blast bricks, we're just going to need some bricks and some heating elements, which requires a little bit of blaze powder and hemp. So looking at that, we're going to need 9 of these, which means we need 9 blaze powder. How much blaze powder do we have? We have 6. So we're going to need to go up to the nether and everything and see what we can end up doing. So let's quickly head on over to the nether. I'm going to have to change these dimensions here. And go to the fortress. It's probably the best place to be able to go. So we need to find 3, maybe 4 more blaze powders. So we got some archers up there. We do have a couple of blazes right here as well, but I'm not entirely sure. I have no clue how bad this is going to go. Okay, so we got one of these. So we got our into fire. There's a couple of the dogs over there. Actually, I think the dogs are probably a better bet. Let's see if we can get over there. Probably gonna do like some fancy stuff to like drop down or such. Just realized I didn't bring any food with me. So we got a couple of the dogs. But should be able to, without taking too much damage. And yeah, there's some blaze powder and everything that we need. So just simply using the soul sand and everything. Oh, goodness sake. So that dog kind of jumped up at us. It's turning us into a bit of a toasty panda here. Making us all roasty toasty. Let's go up here. Oh, we got a blaze up here. Zestonian blaze. I don't know if that's any easier or harder. And we probably should have focused on that dog there. I don't think this is going all that great. Okay, we got a little bit of food here, so we can heal. Not too much. Oh, for goodness sake, that gave us nausea, too. 50 seconds of nausea. Are you kidding me? That's a whole darn minute. Oh, this is no, this is not. No, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. I can't handle a minute. A minute's too gosh darn long. Is there anything better? Is there anything like kind of save us from this? Oh, hey, Yuckman. Glad you could join the stream. Even though you're joining us in a 30 full minute of nausea. Yeah, it's not what I was looking forward to. We really just need to wait for that to end up going away. If you don't need stairs anymore, come on, 5 seconds of hunger. Then we have, ow. Oh, come on. We have another one of that, another dog over here. I have to be very careful out here. So what was that? This is netherrack salt. Sure. Let's grab a little bit of that. And yeah, there's another one of the dogs over here. So this should probably be the last dog that we need. Let's just make sure that we don't end up getting hit by him. Netherrack salt. Okay. A little bit more. That will help us just a bit. More netherrack salt. What's this? Cobalt ore. Oh, cobalt's gonna be good. If I can remember anything, it requires diamond plus level to be able to actually get those. That's gonna take just a bit of doing. Let's go up here. So we have some pigmen down there, but I'm not too concerned. So we've gotten 12 blaze powder, which should be more than enough blaze powder. So let's head on home. Give it a second here. And just grab some food to be able to actually heal some of our lost lives. So maybe some apples or something, that should work. And then maybe just a potato. There we go. So we have that. So we have everything that we need. So now we just need a bit of hemp fibers and some redstone. Ooh. We're going to need 9 redstone for that. We don't have that much redstone, I don't believe. So if we go into our chest over here. Yeah, it does not look like we have that much redstone. We have 5, so we're going to need 9. Did get a little bit of netherrack, but I can probably check that out. And now we can finally sort to at least a certain extent of some of the items that we have. So we do have like the raw wolf meat, which apparently gives us a little bit of nausea for a full darn minute. Let's cook some of this food up, actually. It's probably the best way to go about some of these things. Because right now we've just been eating raw food, and I don't think raw food's the best way that we should be eating at this point. Yeah, these don't cook, but the chicken does. We have some raw mutton and some mystery meat. I just tried taking a sip of my water, but the cap is still on. So what do we have here? We have just plain wolf meat. That's better. We have the steak and everything, so we do have like a variety of food available to us. So we have like a bit more steak, some cooked wolf chops. Is that what they are? Yeah, cooked wolf chops. Huh. We have some mutton, a little bit of cooked mystery meat, and I think, yeah, so those are actually 2 separate things, surprisingly. So we can keep those guys separate, and we can eat maybe some raw pork rocks or whatever. And then see what we can do. So again, we're going to need to find some redstone, which means that we're probably going to want to go mining a little bit. But we're also going to want to quickly fix up our pickaxe here. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, go under the tool station here. We should be able to just fix our pickaxe up. Yep. Only needs 1. So let's head on down back into our mine shaft and see if we can't find any redstone, which actually, let me quickly go home again. I actually need to reset my waypoint. Be able to set home a little bit, just a better area in general. Let's grab some of these torches that we have laying around and head right on back into that mine shaft. So I think that this is probably the level in which we're finally going to be able to go and get, like, we're at 27, 26. So if we're not finding any redstone here, well, we're going to get issues. What do we have here? Just rock salt? Nope. I am looking for redstone. Let's see, what do we have over here? Anything out this way? Oh, we got ourselves a minecart. Dark steel, sharp electronic circuits. I don't know what all the enders are, but they only come with 2 durability, so we probably don't want to grab them. Got some lapis, though, and a bit of bread. So that will help. We also got ourselves a name tag, but I think I'll leave the rest of the stuff in there since we don't particularly need it. I'm just going to kind of like jump over here. And let's see if we can find any gosh darn redstone. That looks like that's somewhere. Yep. Is that just iron ore? Yep. We got a little bit up here. Ooh, that's one of the default torches. What do we got here? Lead. Let's see if we can find any redstone anywhere. Okay, so we have been through here. Have we been through, like, over here? So we've been through there. A bit more coal. Again, still no more redstone. This is gonna be hard. I hear a spider somewhere, which means there has to be a cave nearby. Do we have just some cave roots? A bit of cave roots right next to you. I'm sure you won't mind. Yep, he's gonna pop out. Iron ore. Nick, did we ever head, like, all the way down here, or... Ow. Okay, so it looks like there is at least one guy that we need to be somewhat worried about. Okay. And we've got to our food so quickly. Wow. Okay. So we're probably at the point... Yep, here's a cave. I was going to say, we're probably at the point where we want to start looking for caves and everything. I think we've pretty much exhausted that entire area down there. Now... Oh yeah, I remember this. This is over here at the little spider spawner, which was actually a pretty cool find. Now we've been down there, but have we been down here yet? Okay, what is this? Just a little bit of water? Yeah, water could lead us somewhere. Again, looking around for some redstone. Not particularly seeing any, but we're down at the level where there's some frogs and everything. What is this? It's moss stone. So we got some brambles, but we can just break those. So again, I'm not seeing anything that looks particularly like redstone. Huh. So we're gonna have to kind of climb this up a little bit. It's kind of annoying. Let's just, come on, get me forward. Just let me get around this corner here. And we are up. Okay, maybe down here. We got some tin. I'm not worried about tin. More coal. The only thing I want is some redstone. It's the one thing that we need right now. The literal heck. So we're getting a bit of light from up here. Ruby ore. Okay, ruby ore is okay. Just grab that. So why is it just light here? Is there some lava or something special about this area? Doesn't look like there's any redstone down there. This area is just a tad bit dark. What do we got? Wait, why do we have a monster box down here? Okay. Let's get rid of you, and then see what we end up doing. Let's break this monster box. I don't know why there would be a monster box down here. And any redstone. What do we have? We have nickel. Okay, and that leads us down a bit. Where does this take us? Oh! That looks good, but there's also next to some emeralds. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Just in case that creeper is a little bit different. And we got ourselves some redstone. Only 2, though. So that was 9 redstone, which is enough redstone. So we do have enough redstone. We got ourselves a bit more lead. Get some natron. Some silver. I don't mind mining some silver. And what's next to it? So let's quickly toss out some of these things. So we don't need the gravel. We won't be needing any of the stone or any of those things. Just pick that up, whatever that was. Again, some natron. Natron. I'm not entirely sure. Is there any redstone around here? What is this? Okay, there's some lava. Let's go around that corner. So we got ourselves an Enderman up there. Again, a bit of lava. I'm going to quickly collapse the gravel here. Doesn't look like there's anything special at or around it. Just some rock salt. So you have like one of these guys. So habit, I have a feeling. Some lead ore. But yeah, I'm not particularly seeing anything important. We did get all of the... Oh god. Stuff that we're going to be needing. If I do go back to that... What's that going to do? So that's just going to get me stuck back in lava again. Okay, so we may need to be careful about this. Let's go. Can we possibly get up and then maybe get home? Okay. Let's try this. Let's try going to our death, crouching, and then getting up here potentially. I think that's safe. Go back here, again, crouch, and then we go back home, and then we just teleport somewhere. And then we can teleport home. Where we have a little bit of water here, but I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, I'm not all confident with this. Wait, what happened to her? Why does our horse keep escaping? For goodness sake. You, get on the... There. Okay, Oh. Thankfully we spawn on our bed. So we can just run down, run out. And yep, just crouch on there. Just defend our horse. Okay. So, that was not really expected. Let's quickly remove these death waypoints. As well as that one, my goodness. So we died 5 times like that, right back to back to back. Let's put these away. We won't be needing those. We can put that away. There's also a couple bones. And that's pretty much it. It's also, like, I can't tell if it's nighttime, but it's nearly daytime, so I'm not too worried. Okay, let's put some of the food away that we found, as well as the rubies. We found the redstone that we're going to need, which is great. Put the silver and the iridium away. Sort that with that. These go in with there. Got a bunch of food that we could probably just put in here. Along with the white sprout. We did get one of these, so I'm just gonna like stack those up with those. We don't need the bow. That's where these go. Raw bat meat. So we can just put this over here. This would go up here. Brambles go down here, and this goes right over here. Okay, so we got all the things that we're gonna be needing for that. So we need 9 blaze powder. 9 of the... So let's grab 9. 7, 8, 9. So 9 redstone. Then we can grab 9 blaze powder. Perfect. And do we have the Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Which will make us 9 of those. So we can get those guys cooking. And that will start getting us closer to the blast bricks. We need 9 times 4, so we need 42? No, 32. Or 36, rather. So we need 36 bricks. We have 4. So we only need 32 bricks. So we need 32 times 4, which is 64. So 2 stacks of clay will do it. So let's get the first stack of clay going. I don't know if that's enough, so let's actually put a little bit more coal in here. And let's quickly run on down to our cow's waypoint and harvest just another stack of clay. That should be all the clay that we need. Okay. So we can grab up some of this. And see where that ends up taking us. Just going to grab a little bit more. Always seems like we need clay for something. At some point. Oh, hey, Lifeless Lettuce. Glad you could join us. Let's grab a bit more clay. And pop right on back home. So we definitely want to get the second little stack of clay going. We can probably do that, like, right up here. That should be all that we need. So why don't we split those, actually, into some of these. So that way we can get that going, put those back. And the rest of the clay we can probably just put right down here in the blocks chest. So next up, so now that we have those all taken care of, pretty much. I hear zombies, but I think they're below our house. So we have the bricks taken care of, we have the heating elements taken care of, and then we have the stoked kiln, which we need to get some nether sludge. We still need the potash in the cauldron. And as stoked cauldrons, we need 48 oak wood planks corners. And if you have advice, I mean, by all means. Desert acacia. Wait a second. It says desert acacia. We have desert acacia here. What happens if I was to take these bones, run over to our little mill here, and put the bones in there. Oh, God. Well, thanks for the advice there and everything. I believe YouTube does kind of hold swear words and all those things, or at least that's the way that I guess I set it up. Just generally speaking, I'm mostly PG for things. Desert acacia. So can we do that? No, we can't. Can we just maybe grab one of these dirt? Oops. Not these, these. And do something along the lines of this. Then we place that. Bone meal that up. And then we just grab the entire tree down. Now guys, a couple more desert acacia wood saplings that we can use to repeat the process. So that way, and this looks like a special type of wood that they want us to get. Oh, you can? Yeah, no, I don't think that's in this mod pack. This mod pack actually needs bone meal and everything to be able to grow things. I think the one that you're thinking about is one of the other series and everything they have. Oh gosh, I walked onto the saw. But I think the series that you're probably thinking about is... Oh gosh, what's it called? Stone Block 2. It's all Stone Block, I believe. 'Cause those are the ones where you can literally just shift-click or shift and everything right next to the trees, and then boom. Yeah, because like this mod pack actually needs us to kind of grind the trees out a little. I'm fine with that though. Let's check the sticks out. We aren't going to need them anymore. So you got 34 desert acacia wood. So that actually should be able to get us a little bit of the way closer to the nether sludge. So, but we need a stoked cauldron. Yeah, it needs to be like actually stoked. Oh, as for why I'm dropping the sticks and everything, I moved the entire, so all the storage except one. We have 21 stacks of sticks in here. So, I'd say that we're probably in a position where we have enough sticks, and we're probably not going to need any sticks anytime extremely soon. Nether sludge. So we need hellfire dust, which is just ground netherrack dust. So let us see if we have any of that. It has to be sitting around somewhere. Let's see how the bricks are going. Bricks are nearly done. Now I know that when it comes to hellfire dust, we have a little bit, not in there, because I think I actually used it all. Okay, yeah, we have a little bit of hellfire dust in here. We have a little bit of netherrack, but I think we're going to need to actually grind the netherrack up. Where did I end up putting all my netherrack? Looks like it's time for a trip to the nether. Let's go. And maybe just over here or so. Okay, there's a magma slime and a couple of these guys too. Be careful here. Okay, so let's do that. I mean, I guess we can get a little bit of blaze powder, or like the little things from like the magma cubes and everything. Just these little guys can be helpful. So what did we get? Ooh. A necrotic bone. Yeah, well, I actually did the base build and everything off stream, just because it took me about like an hour and a half to be able to gather all the resources for. So it's something where I kind of figured it's something that, like, it wasn't that much of a change. It's just a matter of, like, grinding out the resources to be able to actually go ahead and do it. So you didn't actually miss much. I made a point not to do any actual exploration and everything off stream, so that you guys get the full experience, but when it comes to, like, grinding and sorting, I mean, nobody wants to watch me sort for an hour. That's literally just the simplest I can probably put it. I mean, and I'm sure there might be one person who's like, oh yeah, and you know what, you could probably sort this here and maybe put that there, but well, I mean, it's always nice to go. I mean, Canadians are some of the nicest people that we have. Even though I do know quite a few nice Americans and a couple nice British people, but what can I say? The stereotype lives on. So let's grab a bit of this. And then we should be in good hands. We can make some netherrack here. So we can make 64. Plus 32. So we can do that, just be able to go, and we can jump on home. And we can probably go. Don't jump into the saw. I have a bad habit of that. So we can start getting that to start grinding that up, and then we could just end up going. We could end up chucking it in the filtered hopper and everything. And yeah, I mean, the more the merrier. It'd be great to have more of you guys to end up talking to every stream and such. So moving on back to the boss bricks. So we need the stoked kiln, but to be able to actually do that, we need to get ourselves just a cauldron, it seems, for potash. So does it need to specifically be like the wood plank corners? Surely it doesn't need to specifically be the plank corners. It might, though. So that basically means 7, 8, Yep, I don't have to crank it. I mean, that saves so much darn time. And, like, even for this, if we have our saw and everything, this is the one limiting factor that I had for the entire base. Like, just to be able to just put a second floor up on there. I wasn't going to spend hours and everything, like, grinding out wood one by one. 6, 7, 8. So I'm probably just going to go, it's probably a little bit grinding in this way. I'm going to make a stack or so. And 64. So then, let's start going and cutting these up. And then we should have only 2 stacks. That's actually a little bit annoying. But at least it's just a matter of clicking rather than actually like having to like click and then click again, click and then click again, and then collect. Like now it's simplified. 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. And then it's time to go and turn the moldings into, like, just cut these guys up. So let's go and, okay, so that's like 4 stacks, I think. Even though we're going to need about 9, so we kind of have 5, I guess. So let's quickly see where this ends up taking us. We get the last 10. And boom. Okay, so we do have that. I don't know why we have an like we have like a weird number and everything with that. Yep, no worries. I mean, school always comes first. College for me likely is going to be starting up tomorrow, I do believe. I definitely have to check the schedule and everything that we end up having. Just quickly get these going. Love how I've been kind of placing it up. Reminds me a bit of 7 Days to Die and everything, which is another game that I've been playing. I haven't really been streaming it, but I don't know why we have like some sort of like random, like nothing's even perfectly. Like now it's even, but I don't know. That's weird. Okay, so to be able to do that, it also wants us to use that plus some Hellfire Dust. So I wonder if we can just actually keep it simple and we don't need the Stoked Cauldron, or if it specifically needs to be the Stoked Cauldron. So you can grab some of that. So we do have these, and what is that? Ranger Zombie. I don't know why zombies drop at gas tiers, though, for whatever reason. Let us eat maybe some cooked chicken. And then we can try some cooked mutton on top of that. And then to top it all off, you just eat a little bit of a glow curd. Whatever those things are. And we can run up to our wonderful little second floor away from all the horrors outside and simply just go to sleep. Even though we have all those death messages and everything, which are kind of annoying. I wonder if we can. Yep, commands only type of thing. So that would work. Or actually, you know what? We don't even have to do commands only. We can actually just simply like hide chat and all. So there is no actual things that kind of like blocking us. Which that would work fine for me. So again, so let's put some of these in and see where the cauldron ends up going, if the cauldron ends up doing anything at all with that. Because we have the heating elements that we're going to need, so I can probably just put these in here. And I'm guessing it specifically does need to be a stoked cauldron. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't really want to work on us. Let me quickly go over and see how our netherrack is doing, being all ground up. We've got 10 in there, 3 in there, 6 in there, and 12 in there, and yep. Awesome. So it's pretty much all being caught, but we definitely want to put a couple more of those in. I just need to figure out how to get around that once I'm down. Let's put this away. We probably don't need that anymore. Yeah, that would have been bad if in any other circumstance. Okay, and then we can just run over here. Drop that in. That do its little thing. And then we can grab all that. And that should be... I think that's enough, yeah. Should be enough, in theory. So we need to figure out how to make a stoked cauldron. Now we do have... the little bellows here and everything. Now the only thing I'm not sure about is, do we need to maybe do it in such a way so that the bellows are, like, right next to it, or... I'm trying to think. You know, this is one of those things where I'm kind of feeling... Let's just quickly see how this goes. We get a new window going here. And let's try something along the lines of... Stoked cauldron. So how do we do this? So we have a cauldron. Oh, wow, an unstoked cauldron. For maximum... How do you... Okay, that's a little crazy. So stoked fire. Using the creation of glue. So normal is that. Stoked fire. To heat up a cauldron, lay a fire beneath it. Logs will often be used. Cauldron has different types of things, depending on what kind. A stoked fire, which requires more complex setup. So that doesn't actually tell us how to make that. Oh gosh, what is this? So do we need to just put one of these kind of nearby? Putting 9 stoked Hibichi ovens below a cauldron. Okay. You can have separate cauldrons for stoke and normal fire, but you can just have an on-off switch for the bellows. An on-off switch? What? Let's see if this one ends up helping us out a little bit. You shouldn't power the whole time, but in intervals. You gotta put on timer on the gearbox right before the bellows, so the bellows pump up and down. So we need to put a timer on the bellows? Lava will not work. The stoked flame will apply effects better if the entire 3x3... I don't care about the effects better. Yeah, we'll need to make that. So, from what I'm getting from that, or at least kind of getting from this, is we need to grab... Where's that gosh darn Hibichi block or whatever? Where did I put it? Not in there. Maybe in here? Nope. It has to be like somewhere out and over here. Oh. Huh. So that's where the last one ended up going. So not in there. Not in there. Wait, where did I put the Hibichi thing? Or wait, do we have it running under this thing? Okay, so we do have it running under that thing. Do we need to make more? So how do we turn the thing blue? Like, we need an on-off switch. Do we just have, like... Switch. Breaker switch for immersive engineering. Copper, terracotta, and lever. But I don't think a breaker is what they want us to do here. Well, how do you make a stoked cauldron? You know what? I'm trying to think here. What I'm thinking is, what if, I'm gonna quickly try something here. So I'm gonna have the full screen on. I'm gonna open up a brand new screen on the second page, and let's try So let's see if I can go and figure out how to make this stoked cauldron thing. So we want stoked cauldrons and bellows and everything. So what I'm looking at here is you want to make something that's actually kind of like more blue and everything for sure. So it looks like to be able to turn the things blue. Let's give it a second here. So we definitely want like the pickaxe. Actually, that's kind of cool and everything. I'm actually watching another guy's YouTube video right now. So does he show us how to make this thing though? This is the thing. So, okay. Okay. This looks interesting. So, from what I'm seeing from that video and everything, now one of the things that I think we're going to be doing here is we're also probably going to be utilizing a little bit. Let me quickly just open this up just to be able to kind of see what we're doing here. Okay, so if I do something like maybe just shrink this up a little. Oh, for goodness sake. Oop, didn't mean to open that one up. So let's shrink this. And then also have this one up. So the second one, I'm just setting things up in my second monitor here. So that way, if I move this over, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we should be in good shoes here. So we have this, and we've just learned how to make one of these fancy little bellows things. Now, surprisingly enough, the bellows isn't actually on. So to be able to make the kiln, or a stoked kiln for that matter, we're going to have to do something a little bit more interesting. So let's grab our water wheel here. We're going to need to make ourselves a brand new gearbox. Oops. So what do we need for the gearbox? Just 4 gears, redstone latch, and 4 treated wood planks. In the meantime, let's also harvest some of the hemp. Oh gosh darn it. Let's put that back and down the hemp seeds. I think I stacked the hemp seeds by mistake. Hemp seeds, there we go. Put those down, and then we just simply right-click on these just to be able to harvest them. Okay, so we can actually like right-click on some of those for 2 times. And then others just once. So we can start getting a little bit of that going. And then we need the 4 treated wood planks. What do we have? We have 3 in there. We have 8. Now, I think... yeah, it's going to be in here. So, for the gearbox, can we do it in any gear? Okay, it looks like it specifically needs to be their type of gears, which are the more expensive kind. So, we're actually going to need a little bit more in the ways of wood. Do I have any extra blocks over here? No, it doesn't look like it. And then we have like these, which are just unsorted. Like, actually, the necrotic bone could probably go in here, along with the gas tier, creeper head, the niter, a bit of wither ash. The bones would definitely be going in there. Magma cream for sure. And the rest is all just, we can leave that. So we have enough wood. I'm also going to need my buckets, actually. Check that out there, too. Where did I put my buckets? Here they are. So let's grab some of the oil. So we have 4 of these. And we can do one of these all around. Just be able to make all the treated wood planks we're going to need. That works. Okay, we're also going to need to make quite a few sticks here. Let's try maybe 8 to start. And that, and then if I just split these up. And I think I did it wrong. There we go. So let's just make ourselves the 4 gears that we're going to be needing here. We're also going to need some of these. Hey, Steven! Glad you could join the stream. Let's see what we can end up doing here. So we have enough to make 3 more. Let's actually, okay, so we can probably put this one away. Check that out there. So now we have the treated wood planks we're going to need. We do need the redstone latch. It's easy enough to make. So we're going to need like 3 of these nuggets. And then we're also going to need a single piece of redstone. This is extremely redstone intensive, actually. Let's grab our bricks out of here, by the way. Split them up relatively nicely. And then we should just be able to make ourselves the latch. And then with the latch, so what do we have? Yeah, we can just do that. So let's make ourselves the gearbox we're going to need to be able to actually do this thing. But we also are going to need some of the axles. So that's going to be a bit of hemp rope. But I'm not too concerned because I think, yeah, we have a little bit of hemp fiber. So we can make at least 1 to start out. So let's see. Okay, we actually have a little bit more in the ways of hemp fibers than I thought. So let's make 2 axles to start. Awesome. Yep, glad to hear your bags packed and everything. Okay. So, we have that. That's our big fancy windmill and everything turning. But we're also going to want a water wheel to get set up here. And I'm also going to be grabbing this bellows. Right from that. Did the bellows just burn? Really? I think that we just lost our bellows there. How expensive was that? We do have the means of being able to make another, but that actually sucks a lot. Yeah, we're also going to be able to grab one of these axles. So it literally just jumped right into one of those fires and everything. There we go. Ow. Yep, don't jump on the saw. So, with this water that we have here, so we did have this. I kind of want to maybe make something like right here or so, possibly. I'm not sure how big this thing needs to be, but I'm guessing it needs to be at least 3 deep. And then we can maybe just make like a little way out there. So, we have the wooden gearbox. And so, yeah, we can put the gearbox like so. I'm going to quickly orient it properly. So I want it to be like over there. Okay, fine. Okay, Mr. Gearbox. If I'm back here, and I'm telling you, face me, and you do not want to face me. So if I shift, though, are you going to face me? Okay, if I shift, you face me. So, we have one of these. Okay, I guess it's a little bit bigger than I thought, actually. And then we have some water flowing through this. Maybe coming from possibly like this side over here. Yeah, that looks like it should be okay. And then if you get this moving. And that will start getting our little water wheel going. So boom, we have a little bit of power. So much like the windmill over there, we have one of these. Which doesn't need like the fancy everything there. So we have one of these. But we're also going to need... Oh, we need redstone. Oh, for goodness sake. Don't think we have enough redstone for this. Oh, gosh. Well, for being 5 and everything, I mean, he's certainly speaking... It's kind of scary and everything to be a 5-year-old speaking like that in general. I mean, the only advice that I have there and everything is figure out why he's even saying that to begin with. Is that seems just a little strange in general to be kind of out of the blue and all. So let's put these away. Another rack can go in there. That can go up here. Treated wood planks can go in there along with the treated sticks. Okay. So what I'm looking at here is apparently there needs to be an actual redstone signal. And we're talking comparators and fancy things. So we need 3 redstone torches and some nether quartz. Just for one of these. Let's see. Over here, possibly? Nope. Okay. So we need 3 stone. We need a single piece of nether quartz here. Let's do that. Yeah, it's likely his friends in that case and everything too, because it's just scary that people speak like that. Okay, let's grab 3 sticks. Use 3/4 of that just to be able to make one of these. So we have a comparator. And from what I'm looking at here, it's going to take a little bit of doing. We're going to need about 16 to 24 more redstone here. Thankfully, we can make a lever, no problem. Isn't a lever, like, simple? Yeah, lever's literally, like, lever's just 2 blocks. So let's see. Let's grab one of these. So we have ourselves a lever. We have ourselves a comparator. Now we need a repeater. That's 1 piece, so that's 3 more redstone on top of that. So we do not have the means. So let's put these things in here. These are things that we're actively using pretty much. We're also going to need to put these in. But the rest of the stuff can probably just get chucked in here. Even the hemp and everything. Apples can go over here. Scroll can go up there. And we have 1 torch. We're probably actually going to need a little bit more in the way of torches. So let's make a couple torches before we end up going spelunking again. So we're just going to need a bit more coal. And we need 18 sticks, and then we should be good to go. So we grab some food here. Let's grab some bread, some bat meat, some that, and maybe just some of that. So we have like 5 food items. Should sate our hunger a little bit more. So we're gonna need the sticks and everything. Let's grab 18 sticks. Actually, let's just grab a stack, and then we can put the rest back. So we have that, and that. Just make 37 of those. And we can put those sticks away. Need a little bit of bat meat there. And start getting these guys pretty much all set up and ready. And just quickly put the buckets away. And then we can start heading off to do our own thing. I'm going to quickly do one thing here. We'll get the secondary monitor screen and everything. I haven't yet figured out a Windows borderless way of doing it for Minecraft, unfortunately. Okay, so what we're looking at here is we're probably going to want to just find a new area in general to start mining in. Something that goes down low enough to be able to actually get us to the redstone. But something that isn't too low so as to go and get us to like some sort of crazy depths. How about this? Looks promising. I'm going to go down like a little bit here before it starts getting a little too dark. Okay, nope. That's just a dead end. What is this? Aluminum? I'm not too worried. So nope, that didn't take us anywhere. Copper, though, we do need a little bit of copper. What in the literal heck is this? Is this... It's like a floating pool of wonders. Well, we got the stupid pyreweed again. Let's see. Okay, maybe this. Maybe this. What do we have? So these are just... Some of these up. Could be a bit of copper, too. So let's actually put this torch down and defend our land. Let's grab the last little bits of copper. Copper is pretty much the one resource that we really need, second to redstone right now. Come on. There we go. So we have sand. Okay, there's another skeleton right back behind us, but I don't think he saw us. Yeah, I actually don't think he saw us. I think he's just thinking, you know what? Nah, you're good. I'll let you live. Okay. Let's put a torch down here and... Oh, for goodness sake. Another dead end. Okay, this time he saw us. Okay. That backfired. Okay. Quickly grab our stuff here and prepare to defend ourselves. So you have a mighty skeleton here. This guy's taking a little bit more... A couple more hits. We actually have a lot of skeletons nearby. It's the only real way it goes down. Let's remove that death waypoint. And see what we can end up doing. I'm just gonna run for it. Okay, what is this? Prismarine. Okay. So is this actually the Prismarine? Interesting. An Elder Sea Lantern. What is this? Is this like the sea? What is this place? What is you? It's a spider that lifts us up a little. Okay, so we got a bit more copper here, so I have no issues in mining that. Again, a bit more copper. Actually, there's quite a bit of copper here. Let's grab that. Okay, Mr. Bat, don't get in my way. I don't want to hit you. Okay, so it looks like it's just random water. So I guess I can probably put the Prismarine back here. I have no issues leaving that. Do we have anything out this way? See if we can find any redstone down here. Okay, so that was easy. Bark vines. So another guy kind of got a little stuck in there. We have Zestonian skeletons. We got a bunch of unique skeletons and zombies here. Okay, you're good, you're good, you're good. Let's get rid of that guy, and... So again, we got more of the same here, pretty much. That's what it's looking like. But this looks promising. Okay, what do we got? A couple guys down here. This place is actually very nicely lit for us. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you guys levitating? Okay. Okay, what is that? Eat some steak. Get a torch down. Cover a bit of health. We got some gold, actually. Not gonna deviate too much. Doesn't look like there'd be any redstone up there. It would look like all the redstone would be down here. Because this is a place that screams that it has redstone. Okay, where'd he go? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, looks like we floated off to safety, though. With half a heart. Let's eat some of this mystery meat. I mean, how bad could it possibly get? Famous last words? Possibly. Record big, tool big, book big. Cookie. We could use some bat meat. Sure. We have a bat wing. Oh wow, do you know why? Because all our armor broke. That explains pretty much everything. We're doing so much damage because we don't have any armor. Oh. Okay. One less. Got a bit of redstone over there. That's the prize. That is the prize. Okay, make sure we get it all. Okay, for a second I was worried we lost some. So you got 8 redstone. Still not enough. Still not enough redstone. So we know there is redstone kind of down on this level. But we can't mine any of this stuff because it requires like a tier 3. So we know where the redstone is. Just don't really have a means of being able to access it right now. Yep. Get rid of the spider. I thought I saw some gold around here. Guess it's just a ruby. Okay, let's try not cookie. Let's try some cooked wolf meat. That should regen all our life. Okay, what the literal heck? What is this? What was that? We got a mighty baby zombie. Okay. I don't know what that was. That was a zombie that literally popped out of bloody nowhere. It literally, they came flying around the corner. I couldn't tell you what happened. Oh, come on. I knew it was leading to an end, but... I'm just hoping the end wasn't that close. Okay, how about this way? Okay, so we've been through there. How about going up here? Let's make some of these. Let's use our bottle of enchanting. And go up. So this has led us back to here. There's some copper here, but I'm not looking for copper or really any resources right now. Like all these arrows, the rotten flesh, some of the string, stone we can craft. But the rest I don't really need. Like the iron boots, for example, we can't exactly do anything with those. So we just need to figure out how to get some redstone. Again, a rather large number of redstone. Pork chop doesn't do anything. We can eat one of these, raw bat meat. Heart of diamond. No clue what that ends up doing, but that sounds pretty cool. Maybe a cookie or two. Okay, 2 cookies should be good. And our food just doesn't work anymore. eaten once out of the last 9, so it's just like, yeah, you've eaten too many. We don't have any actual other types of food, really. Well, I'd say that this one isn't a bad one. It wasn't a bad run. It's nighttime, too, on top of it. We are going to need just a bit more, though. Let's just shut that door. Let's see. Yep, he'll let us sleep. Awesome. Okay, let's go on down. And maybe some dry jerky. Also, probably going to need to fix this up. So let us just fix some of the items that we can. Use a bronze ingot here to fix up our pickaxe. There we go. And then just put the rest of the stuff in here. So we have a bit more redstone. Again, we don't have enough redstone. It's the issue we keep running into. Let's put these away. So these are just like basic mob drops. Again, not entirely sure to do the zombie head. We can put this away. These are just like weird tech things, which I have no clue whatsoever what to do with. These are just, I'm going to leave these guys unsorted. Same thing with the bat poop and the golden horse armor. So we got a bit of redstone on us. I'm going to put that in there, actually. Just on the off chance that we happen to lose things or whatever. Oh. Okay. You don't belong there. Okay, let's see if we can find maybe a cave or something over on this direction. Worst case, we may have to make an actual mine, but I don't know if a mine could even lead us down to where we need to go. Is there anything? Okay, there's something over there. What is this? This looks promising. This way seems to go deeper. There's a Estonian. He gives us a bit of gold, and we got a couple more zombies here, too. The zombies are dealt with. What do we have? We have a skeleton. Okay. Which way seems to lead down? This way leads down. Let's grab the sapphire and just keep on going. Starting to get a little deeper. Oh, come on! Really? Right into a dead end. Of all places. We got a little bit of ruby ore, I guess. Maybe this way. Nope, that's a dead end. Okay, how about this way? This way seems to be leading up, but it might lead all the way back down. Who knows? Oop. Looks like that's exactly what it does, actually. Right down into a tree. And is there anything under this? No. So it just leads into a dead end with the random tree growing underground. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Can we maybe eat? Maybe a cookie or so. I don't like how you have to eat so many different types of food. Like the last 9 foods or so. So we already determined that all those ways just don't lead anywhere. There was another way to this cave, though, wasn't there? There's this way. This way appeared to lead up. But I guess it has to go up before it can go down. Yeah, into a dead end. Okay. So these caves were a bust. Got a little bit of, like, lowered ground over there. Let's see if we can find another cave. So I know I've been down here a couple times. I can't seem to recall if I saw anything of any interest in anything out here. So let's see. So we have what appears to be another cave. Ooh, but this one seems to go a little bit deeper. Okay, into the hole. We got a zombie out here. This seems to lead us down. Have we already been here? I don't think so. Oh, come on. So we have already been there. Let's see if we can't find a little bit more food. Let's see what we can do. So let's just try the King Me Double Decker. Sample. How do I... Can I just right-click with it? Doesn't actually do anything, so it's literally 100% just a sip. It doesn't actually give you anything. Not eaten recently, so now we can eat the steak. And let's see, do we have any waypoints that could potentially take us a little bit of a distance away? Skelly Spawn is probably the best bet. So let's see, we have the swamp here. Let's see if we can find any caves or anything of the sort down here. Again, we know all about that big mountain. We have like all the Elder Guardians or all the Guardians and everything on the other side of that thing. Nope, nothing in there. Oop, this looks okay. This looks good. What do we got? Got ourselves a little underground river here. This way looks better. But it just leads to a dead end on both sides. How about this way? Right into a dead end. So literally, this doesn't lead us anywhere. It's basically just a fake cave. Awesome! Thanks, Minecraft! I love those fake caves. Okay, out we come, and off we go. So yeah, so that's the cave and everything we were just in. Okay, let's see if there's anything over here. More of those, like, the witherweed or wherever. Nope. Again, doesn't look like there's any caves. Thankfully, these cows are going to be fine. So we don't need any leather for a while. We have our own cows for that purpose now. Okay, what have we got over here? Let's see. Oh, this looks good. It's almost a hidden cave, too. For a second I thought it was gold. So it's again one of those scam caves. Now, is there anything over on this side? Not really, no. All these gosh darn scam caves are just getting on my nerves almost. It's ridiculous. What is that? Ah, I think that's the whole underground, or the underwater aspects then. isn't it? Yeah, there's guardians and like all of that there. It's kind of like a little guardian area or something in general. Don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna check these things before we end up going and having to sort our inventory later. And what is this? So we got these guys. I guess they provide health regeneration. So is it worth it if, for example, I were to maybe just grab one of these? I'll just grab two of these. Would it be worth it if I just simply carry around these guys to be able to provide me regeneration when I need it? Like, could I simply just do that and then jump in and regen myself? That seems like that could be useful. So where are these? These are brambles. So those guys hurt me. Yep, as we just saw there. Do we have any caves anywhere? Okay, maybe here? Doesn't look like it. It's getting late. Want to find a cave soon. Before it gets too dark. Gosh darn it. Let's quickly put that out. So bark vines, I think those are pretty much like slowness type guys. I mean, I guess we do kind of this. Is that leading right into a mine shaft on us? Let's see if we can't do a little bit of parkour. Ouch. But can we... I mean, I guess it's just regeneration, so it's not like regeneration 3 or anything. But that could come in very handy. So let's just quickly, maybe eat some of the dry jerky. So this will be a hunger regen. Pick this guy up and this guy up. So we have a way of being able, I guess, get a little bit of health back if it comes worse to worse. Oh. You made a mistake there, Mr. Skeleton. So we have, like, all these mine shafts. Reinforced zombies gonna take forever to hit. Okay, we got a couple of these guys. What happens if we just leave them to their own devices? And maybe just head on over here. Oh, zombie spawner. That's great. Now let's just block that guy off and check out his minecart. So he has some food for us. We have some tin ingots, bit of coal, some enchantment books, a couple torches, that will help. Beetroot seeds, pumpkin seeds, and a broken shovel. Okay, let's take a sip of water here. Okay. So this is a dead end. The only way out is through zombie spawner. Okay. Let's fight this battle. Let's fight this battle here. Reinforced zombies gonna be the problem. Should be able to sweeping edge him back. Nearly done. Boom. Okay. Bit more coal. Bunch of gunpowder. Got a couple of rotten flesh. I guess we could eat that as a matter of last resort. Let's put the arrows away, put the sticks away, put the stone away. And I guess, don't really need the bones. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that guy. Okay, what do we have here? So we have, it seems to be going down. How about over here? This leads to a dead end. We'll fight ourselves out of this. But this leads down again to a dead end. So I'm just gonna quickly Um, let's just name this Mineshaft Zombies. And head on down. Gonna need a way to be able to get up and over that. Let's do this. Okay, again, this looks promising. With regards to finding redstone. Just gonna wait until this disperses. I can grab that. And yeah, that should definitely disperse on us. Not eaten recently, so let's have some bread. Actually, we can probably eat 2 bread. Steak, dry jerky. We have cookies. Now, this place is extremely dark. Oh, I was worried about that. I don't like when it goes into, like, these. But can we break these things, like, past this? Like, at level 30, for example. Can we break stone at level 30? It looks like we can. So it looks like we could kind of make, like, a little mine at level 30. But what about level 29? Okay, let's see if we can go down maybe a little. I want to see if we can at least make some sort of, like, mine or something. 27, 26, 25, okay. So this looks okay. How much lower can we go? So that's more of, like, tougher stone. So let's see. We can go down to 23. We can't go down to 22. So we can go down to here, this level. I do believe that I have seen some redstone. Okay, looks like... I think that's the type of stone for when you're going into, like, a cave or something. So you can't actually mine the cave stone. So you can't mine your way into a cave or any of those things because it's actually more solidified. So again, but these are harvestable. So let's see what we can do here. Bit of iron. But we're looking for redstone is the thing. Excuse me. Seems almost sporadic. Nope. How about these? Okay, we can mine those. Can't mine those. I mean, I guess we can mine them. It's just not efficient to mine. So how about going maybe this way? That's a no. Okay, so mining doesn't seem to be paying off all that well. What if we go back up to 25? Okay, so we can mine at 25. It appears. I kind of want to, like, head off in one of the directions and everything. And potentially, like, mine out under the water and everything. Ooh. Okay, okay. What do we got going on here? Got ourselves a cave. Got some lead. Got full inventory, though. Don't need the beetroots. We'll never need beetroots. Stone. I guess I can craft that into that. Same thing for you guys. Toss that. Toss the cinder blooms. Let's put down a torch here. Okay, so down here is the level where we look like we would probably find some redstone. We have a spider right over here. Why is there an XP button over here? Nothing. We have one torch left. So we got some gravel over there, I guess. Yeah, like, we can harvest the first little layer of stone, but we can't harvest any more than that. So this is... I do not think that this was particularly worth it. Where's our way out? How did I get down here to begin with? Oh hey, welcome to the stream, Killer Death. Glad you could join. I'm not sure. Kind of want to go maybe in this direction. You can see where that ends up taking us. Yeah, I know it's starting to get a little bit late for some people, so probably won't be going for too much longer. But I do want to see what I can actually get done. Okay, yeah, this is getting a little dark. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab my own torches. Let's grab my torches here just to be able to actually see just in a place where I've actually been mining. We can't actually really efficiently mine that stone. I mean, we can break it, but we can't really efficiently mine it is the problem. We got a whole bunch of that right up here. Huh. So we don't have any real ways of getting redstone. I wonder, can we make redstone? So you can craft redstone, but what can we craft redstone out of? A stoked kiln? Wait. Oh. But that's just turning redstone into... Okay. Okay, ground netherrack can be turned into redstone. Okay. How do we get the... So it doesn't look like there's any real easy ways to get redstone to begin with. That's a problem. Because that's the bottleneck that we're having right now. To be able to actually go and use this to be able to make the things that we need to be able to actually get ourselves the blast furnace. Because you can't get it without the potash, which means it's stoked cauldron. Because what we need to do is we need to make some sort of, like, something to turn it on and off. Oh, for goodness sake. There is no sieving, I don't believe. Yeah, there is no sieve here. Or there's an aloe vera sieve. But I don't think that's going to go and do any of those things. Like, this is actually the Engineer's Life mod pack, so it's a completely different mod pack from what I've been doing in the past. It takes a little bit more. I mean, it took us 2.5 hours to be able to get out of the Bronze Age here. So let's put some of this stuff away and then see what we can end up doing. I want to see if it's possible to be able to... Because I know I need to make like a little redstone signal, but I need something to be able to like turn something on and turn something off. So we need to make a new bellows. So just 2 leather belts, a wooden gear, 3 tanned leather. So 3 tanned leather, 2 wooden belts, a gear, and just 3 spruce wood plank sidings. So I think it doesn't need to be spruce wood, just 3 plank sidings in general. Let's check that out over there. Okay. Let's just go and do one of these things. Chop that up. Chop that up to be able to get the siding. And... so it needs to actually be like cut leather. Okay. Thankfully, we also have an easy way of being able to grab our tools here. Okay, so I guess it needs to be the special tan leather. So it needs to be this leather. Not that leather. Okay, so let's make ourselves a bellows here. And with that little lever that we ended up making, I wonder if I can potentially go and do anything with that. So, from what I was looking at, it needs to be something kind of along the lines of that, and okay, can we maybe just do one of these things? Let's grab a little bit of redstone out of this, and also let's grab our comparator, as well as a little bit more redstone we have. Could we just do this? No. So it actually needs like to be turned constant on-off state. Let me quickly minimize here to be able to open up the secondary screen that I had. Okay, so what we're looking at here is... Oh, wow. Actually, we're doing it into... I need to do it into this thing. So not the bellows. Like, this goes into the bellows, so that's perfectly fine. But it looks like we need to go... We actually need to put, like, a little comparator leading into the bellows. Into the bellows. There we go. So we have one of these type of things, and then what we need to do is we need to do something kind of like along the lines of like... So we have something that turns it on. But it doesn't just... Oh wait, not even for this thing. Okay. So a comparator for this guy. Then... this guy seems to have like a smaller type of thing than what I got. And then we have like one of these things, and then we need something that kind of... There we go. Something kind of like that for whatever reason. It actually like goes up and around. So it needs to have like a constant redstone signal. So we do something kind of like that. Then I'm guessing... So it comes out by the two, then kind of like goes up and around. It goes around like behind. But it goes around like this thing and everything, which this is a lot bigger than what they have in the video. So, So it'll start like dying off like here, so you have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we need to put like one of these. So like that's a lot of redstone. Third torch on the comparator, I guess we can do that. So we have like that. And yeah, and like basically it's one of those things like you activate and then it needs to kind of have like a little redstone going around. 'Cause what I'm looking at here in a completely separate video and everything is it actually needs to have like a little bit of redstone signal. And that's one of the things that I'm looking at in the little video off to the side. Let's see, is there anything else that we have here? So, do we have anything... So, like a stoked cauldron here. What do we have? Yeah, I need the redstone clock. That's basically what it is. That's the problem I'm running into here, though. Is that I don't have any real way of getting that redstone clock that I need. Because it costs so darn much redstone. We will actually do it to begin with. Okay. Because, yeah, like what I'm looking at on the second monitor and everything, but he has, like, a smaller water wheel. Like, he has, like, the tiny little water wheel, but I'm guessing it doesn't really matter. You have the gearbox here. If we'd have, like, everything so we need, like, one of these things leading into here. And kind of, like, he has it, like, a little bit just out of the way. He has, like, kind of, like, one of these things where he just has it, like, right in one of these. Right next to that, and he hasn't connected this up. And they have like a little lever here, and then it's literally just goes out And it goes around just to be able to go and do that. But we need the redstone for that. Yep. Well, wait, we only need 4 redstone in a comparator? Because we have a little bit of redstone here, because we can do... What stupid rock. So we can do this. And then we need a... repeater. Looks like I made actually one too many. So let's go over in here. And... I don't need a repeater? I'm sorry, I don't understand redstone in the slightest. I've never been able to go, I've never made redstone clock and all of that stuff. Like, I've never actually done that before. So when it comes to redstone, I have no clue. So you're probably going to have to walk me through this and all that. I know we have the comparator here. I don't know if we even need a comparator for that, but what we need is kind of like a little redstone clock. And, okay, 3 redstone and a square pattern on the ground. So, like this. There's a little bit of stream delay and everything in there too. I'm just going to actually move this over to here. Maybe over like this side or something is probably a little bit better. So there's 3 redstone randomly on the ground. And do we need to move the comparator over? Okay, so then a comparator. Okay, so the comparator should have to be going into this guy. So there's the 3 redstone, there's the comparator. Okay. Honestly, give me a second here. What if I just look up one of these things? Okay. So, what I'm looking at here is... Yeah, at this point in time, I should probably just be... Excuse me. The redstone comparator clock. Okay, so what you're saying is all I need to do is do like this, then like a little lever or something. Okay, what am I looking at my second monitor? I'm looking at one of these fancy things. Just redstone clocks and everything, which again, like I've never actually done that before. What do we have? So okay. So, yeah, like a little redstone torch. I want, like, the cheapest possible redstone clock. I don't really care about the addition, subtraction redstone clocks. I guess there is that one. Like, let's see, do we have any images here? What do we got? So this looks like the simplest thing, but there's some repeaters and everything. And for this, it looked like I needed a comparator, which is leading into that. Which I have no clue what the difference is. So place that where I put the lever. So, well, I need that there. I know I need that. Maybe something around the lines of like this? No. I'm sorry if it's kind of frustrating and everything. Okay. Let's try... So I did not mean to get you there. Let's try something around the lines kind of like this. Maybe like one of these things, and I just flip the lever. Nope. Oh, this is for the times where I wish I understood redstone. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the absolute simplest thing? The absolute simplest thing is one of these. Okay, what do we got? I'm not interested in the YouTube video. I'm more interested in just the clock itself. So it looks like it's a repeater leading into a comparator. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 redstone and a repeater leading into the comparator. Okay, so we have 5 redstone. So we do have enough to be able to make the repeater. Let's quickly run in and make ourselves one of those. It's also nighttime, so we should probably see what we can do about our hunger. Don't want to eat the golden apple. Shut the door. And see where this ends up going in one of these. Eat one of these. Okay, we've already eaten an apple recently. So let's just have a white sprout. And the creeper oyster, sure. Give us poison, but we also got whitening, whatever whitening is. We have some raw pigtails that we can eat very quickly. That resets that. Okay, so let's get the stone. That's going to need 2 more stone. Let's just put those in there. And get, like, the stone and everything. Okay, wait, actually, we haven't been to stone here anyway. Okay. So let's just have it auto-make one of these. So we want the stone leading into the comparator. And then we just have this type of thing. And then we would have a lever. Is the reason why this is getting turned on because of the gearbox itself generating power? Is that a possibility? No. Okay, let's see what we can check. Let's eat this cookie. We can't eat that cookie either. We don't need the bark. Okay. So, let's try this once more. We defend our territory. So we have a comparator, which we want these 2 things on without any connection to it. Then we want to make sure that we have a way of being able to do that. So we want, like, one of these just prepped and ready. And then we want to make, like, a little bit of a redstone. Whoopsie. So redstone circuit here. Maybe with a repeater like that. We can turn that on. No, how about that? That looks like it's doing something, but it's still not doing anything with the bellows that we have. So we got something to be able to turn it on, turn it off. What if... So we got that. So we can turn this on and off now. Well, now we can't. How about we have a repeater going into the bellows, or a repeater into that, then trying it from here. Nope. Oh, gosh darn it. Now, if only I could build what I'm looking at in the guy's video and everything, because it seems so simple. So what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at, like, one of these, and then he has, like, one of these things, which kind of just goes all the way around. Then he has like a little repeater there. We probably need another repeater here. I'm going to try something. This is the second time that we've done this. Let's quickly... Oops. Okay. Oh, we can't do that because of chat. Chat settings, chat hidden, chat showing. Okay, let's show the chat again, and then let's try that once more. Okay, let's quickly see if this works. If this does work, then we can determine that we just need some more redstone. If this doesn't work, yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yep, that should be good. So, let's see if this actually works to begin with. So it is powering. So that is a clock, but why is the bellows not working? That's the next question. You can get rid of those. Now it's working. So we know how to get that working. But that's a nasty bit of redstone. Oh wow. It just goes up and down. Okay. Can't cancel that and it will keep doing it? Okay. So, let's quickly keep the redstone that is legit and separate from the redstone that isn't. Let's see if we can make this maybe on a smaller scale to some degree. So, let's quickly go. I think everything past this point and everything wasn't legit, unfortunately. Let's just put that back, delete those things. Then go back out of this. Okay, so we know how it works, but we need it to actually have redstone, like its redstone signal, going around to be able to actually do that, which means that, again, we need repeaters, which, actually, I think I got rid of our actual repeater. Just gosh darn reinforced zombie says. So again, how do we get all the redstone? That's my only question. Where do we get all the redstone from? To be able to actually do that to begin with, because we looked for a while. Okay, so let's get back in there, and let's get our repeater back, and I think that maybe, where's the repeater? There it is. Let's just put that repeater back, and that's our actual repeater. The rest is all good. Okay. Yep. I probably shouldn't have even hit that guy to begin with. Okay, so let me quickly close the video and everything to have my second monitor. I don't need this thing up here anymore. And let's go back to full screen. Okay. Now I've got some witches out there. Which, actually, we should probably make some armor again. Yeah. Well, I think that right now we should be in a better position than we were a couple minutes ago. Now that we know how it actually is going to work. So let's make a tan leather jacket there. And we're also going to need some tan boots. Okay. So we have that. We're going to need to like tan some of these up. So let's get some of the leather cooking. And we're going to need the actual tan leather itself. So you can put these guys away. We have a lot of wolf meat. Wow. I didn't even realize that. Put these away. Check that. And just put this away. Let's have the gunpowder, which will go over here, and these should nearly be done. There we go. There's 6, and there's 10. So we need a couple more. Let's get these guys going. Okay. Just give ourselves some pants here. And I don't think that we have any of the things that we have. You can make it the same way, but with 4 redstone and 1 torch. Okay. So let's quickly wait for these guys to finish cooking. Or rather, doing whatever it needs to do. There's some tan leather for us, and there's the last little bits of tan leather that we're going to need. So you can make yourselves a new hat. And make yourselves some boots. So that hat is pretty much just gone. I'm just going to maybe check it in the corner over here. And let's put this in here. A little bit of oak wood siding. And down here's for the blocks. So again, we need redstone. How do we do that? I have an idea. But it's not the nicest idea. Now, it's going back to getting the Tinkerers. All that stuff set up. Which again, for these, we need... Oh, we can actually put them in that too. But to make that, it's just clay, sand, and gravel. So we have like 34 gravel, 26 sand, and we have a bit more than that in clay, but I think it takes 4 clay. So let's get this cooking in the cauldron out here. Clay, sand, and gravel. And I think we also might have a little bit more. We have a little bit more in here and a bit more in there. So that will work. That'll start making us a little bit more grout. I do know that we have 9 seared bricks there. Where'd the rest of them go? No, I had more. I think I put them over here, maybe? 17 seared bricks, 64. Okay. So do we have enough seared bricks to be able to make any of this stuff? We can make the smeltery controller. That's for sure. So we might have just enough to be able to do a couple things here. Seared tank. So we need glass. And to be able to actually get glass... because it's not smelting sand. Glass is usually melted in the crucible from regular sand, so we need to actually use the crucible. Crucible? What's a... Crucible. Unfired crucible, crucible. Okay. A crucible is made on a turntable. Okay. So we need to make ourselves a turntable, which costs 1 redstone, a wooden gear, and some stone. Do we even have to run redstone? I guess we could probably end up pulling it from one of those. We need the wooden gear, which is, again, slightly expensive. Yeah, we're going to need to use these and these. We need to make ourselves 1 more gear. And stone. Get a little bit of stone going. Right down there. Okay, so let's make ourselves 2 more gears. And I keep mixing up the order of these things. There we go, 2 more gears. So we want to make ourselves a turntable. So we need just a couple slabs, it looks. No real problems there. But we are going to need to steal 1 of our redstone. So let's go, and again, let's look at the unfired crucible. So we need the turntable, and we just need the 3 wood slabs up top. And I think we can make them the same way that we always have. Okay, that's a pressure plate. Over here, these 3 make slabs, right? Yep. So, can we make one of these? We're missing the stone, but now we have the stone. So we can make ourselves a turntable. Which actually will complete the turntable quest that we've been needing to complete. And because this thing What in the literal heck? Let's see. Could we hook this turntable potentially up to here? To be able to get us what we need. I'm not entirely sure if that's what we want it to look like. Let's try it maybe out on one of the sides. Or maybe it might be independent in and of itself. So that's a possibility too. So let's take a look at our quest. That'd be under mechanical age. So we have the turntable. What does it say? When mechanical power is supplied through an axle to the bottom of the turntable, it rotates any blocks placed on top of it by a fixed 90-degree increments and performs this rotation on up to 2 blocks above. Any items attached to the blocks, like torches, are rotated in the fashion. So it does need to actually be on one of these things. We could probably use this axle and maybe put it over here. So let's see how it goes maybe over here. So we'd have that, and then we'd have this up top. So it supposedly rotates blocks above it. We actually got our thing. I thought it was down for a second. It looks like it's up. It's kind of up and down. Let's grab some more cobblestone here. Let's see what we can end up doing. Okay. So let's put this up top. This can kind of go all around a little. And that doesn't appear to be influencing or really affecting anything in general. So you can just do something kind of like this. Just to maybe make it so I don't end up constantly going and hurting myself on the darn saw. Then maybe something kind of like this, maybe? Be able to get up here. Okay. So I think that this works, because it does say that it needs an axle supplied to the bottom. We do have that. So, let's see what we have. So we have Crucible. Okay, Crucible's next. To make the unfired Crucible, it's literally... Looks like it's just a block of clay? A block... So it's just a single block of clay? Let's see. Did I put all the gosh darn clay? I think I'm actually cooking all the clay out here, aren't I? Okay, let's grab some of that. We are going to need a bucket to be able to fill that up with water. So you can put that in there and then put 4 clay. Stir that up just to be able to go and get us one of the fancy things. There's a 3rd rotation. There's our block of clay. And I guess it might need one of these. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Place a clay block on an active turntable and that complete 2 rotations. Each step will mold the pottery into smaller forms. So there's the first rotation, I'm guessing. Two. 3. Okay, and there's our Crucible. Boom. So that got our unfired. It's used for metalworking. It requires a bellows and stoked underneath in order to function properly. Oh, for goodness sake. We can't get the bellows working without redstone, but we can't get redstone without the Crucible. Yeah, that helps. That really does. Whew. You know, I'm kind of at the point here. Let's just get this gosh darn thing working. It's just bottlenecking us too gosh darn much. It's just, like, it's going to take hours to be able to actually do anything. Like, I've been grinding this long for this far, and I have no issues with the grinding, but when it comes to redstone, I need tools to be able to mine it. But to be able to get the tools, I need the bellows. So, I mean, when it comes to all of those things, it's too ridiculous. So we have that in the stoked kiln. Which I think what we're going to need to do is... I'm going to need to turn this guy off. Down below here. I have no real ways of getting down there, do I? Okay, just break these, break this, and that's how I get down. Just be able to grab that redstone, which will let me grab that guy. And then from there I can grab the 4 bricks, or rather the 5 bricks. Then I can go on back up. Okay, so this will keep working. So this is what we need to do. So we need to do something of the sort of... This stokes the flame. Which means that this thing would have to be, I think, 1 lower. And then we want to light it up with a redstone torch. So that flame is supposed to be turning blue. You know, I wonder if... Because it keeps going on about bellows and everything. So I'm wondering... how to make a stoked. So how do we make this stoked? Okay, so I can probably actually just grab on my second screen here. I don't know what this is. A stoked bitchy? Sure. Do we have any pictures of this thing? Okay, what does this look like? So we have a bellows. We have that right next to it. And that just looks like a simple cobblestone. Then we have one of those things up on top. So, I mean, it looks like it should be working. So yeah, so let's try this. So in that little picture and everything that we ended up getting over there, so it literally shows 1 below. So we have this thing right there. And then it also showed something like a little bit of a lever. So let's quickly grab a stick. And a piece of cobblestone. Oh, we actually had cobblestone already. Okay, let's make ourselves a lever. So, this in theory works. It should be working. But for some reason, it's not. So what am I missing here? We got our bellows working. So again, go back to here. Like, yeah, that looks like it should be working fine. Like, what have we got here? So you got, like, the turntable. So I guess underneath that's the water wheel. We have a bellows. So it looks like the bellows doesn't need to be directly next to it, but it needs to be on the same level as the fire, which is what we have here. So let's turn this guy off. Place a bit of sand down here. Then we can place the dirt back. Or I guess a piece of stone. Okay, so going back to that picture that we had. So what we have here Unable to fire unfired crucible. So what we have? Yeah. So you'll need a multi-block kiln with it underneath and a bellow causing it to burn blue. If you never build a setup, you won't get it to work. What? Okay, so we see the water wheel. See that. But we need to get this blue. So a kiln is already valid, yeah. That's fine. So I'm not too worried about that, but I'm more concerned about like actually going and getting it blue. So it looks like you can literally go and kind of like have it a bit elevated, which is kind of what we had over there. So in theory, we could probably just put it like right. Okay, let's just dig a little area out here. Okay, that's probably where my dirt block went. Okay, so what we can do is it looks like we can place it like maybe back here, and then we can put one of these on the side, and then just light that up like so. But then for this guy, that makes it burn blue. He was facing the wrong direction. Which means that in theory, we should just be able to do this, and then slap that on, and that will turn blue. And we didn't need to dig it all out after all. And then directly on top. So we can use that, and then we can put one of these guys on top. How do you make the fired crucible here? Gosh darn it, I did not mean to throw the ender pearl. So we need to make it in the kiln. So we do need to make a kiln on top of this guy. It should be easy. Just do that, that. Like here, this is messy, so we're definitely going to have to see what we can do for that. Yeah, that's not something I would have thought, but thankfully I do have like a certain degree of problem-solving knowledge. So this is a kiln. So if I throw the unfired crucible in there, or rather, I guess I may as well just put it in there, and that will start going. It's breaking, I guess. Is it breaking? Okay, and then that's fired. Okay, so there's our crucible. That's more annoying than anything else. We have some soul forged steel. We also see planter and urn. That's all stuff that we don't particularly need. So going back to this, a stoked cauldron. We would just... I'm going to put the fire out beneath this guy. He already lost something earlier. Okay, so we would just, apparently, grab the bronze, or grab that, with all of the stuff inside. What could be tossed out? Piles of dirt? Yeah. Let's just come in here and get some of these. The group going. So we have like all the seared bricks and all that fancy stuff. And I guess we could probably put these away. Gravel, some of the clay. Let's go to sleep. So this is not common sense. This is a lot of trial, error, guesstimation. So what we have there, so what do we need to make one of these? So, 3 concentrated hellfire, 1 redstone, 1 heating element. We don't have the redstone, so I guess I'm just going to have to utilize this. So let us quickly turn this guy off. Grab these again. So we're going to have like a multi-purpose one for the moment. And then we want to put our cauldron up here. Now let's fire that up. That'll turn blue. And boom. So now when it comes to blast bricks, so we need 4 hellfire dust and some potash. Well, we should have some in here. Grab netherrack, grab netherrack. That and that. So, again, looking at these, so what do we need again to make these? So potash, which is just made by tossing that in a stoked cauldron. So some of the little guys and everything have to go in there. So let's grab this. But where did I put them? Oh, I think I know where I put them. I put them over here. Yep. Just put the bricks in there, and then I can grab these 4 guys out. To be able to make us a little bit of potash. So that should, in theory, start cooking that up. Yep, that's cooking it up. And yeah, no, I completely agree. This is definitely a mod for 2 people and everything, but I mean, when it comes to doing a lot of things, which I don't need that anymore, and I can actually make this back full screen. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta make do. So what do we have here? So that gives us 8 nether sludge. So we need the hellfire dust, which if we end up just putting it in here. So let's put that grand netherrack in there. And that does that. And let's see. Just making some potash for us. Not much. Just making some. Let's see if we can't maybe chop this up a bit. Probably check that out too. And see where this ends up taking us. So we have to chop these guys up. And we end up just chopping these. Once these are done, in theory, we should have the one thing that we need. And boom. So we have a little bit of potassium there, and we can just put some more of that going, just to be able to get it all going at once. Additionally, what we could end up doing, because we're going to need to make some nether sludge blocks. So, I believe... Yeah, so we need to use just a cauldron. I mean, I think it works even if it's stoked cauldron. So you could probably get away with that. So we get some hellfire dust and just the potash to make 8. And for each one of these, I'm going to need a single block. So each one of these makes 2. We're going to need, I think, how many? It looks like it's 4 for 3, so we need 9 times 4. So we need, again, 32. But that means we need 16 potash in total. So while we wait for this, I am going to be right back. I'm just going to quickly see if I can't maybe grab a little bit of water here and grab a little bit of a snack. I wasn't expecting to go and get this hungry, but my stomach is growling at me. So I will be back in about 2 seconds here while we just wait for this thing to end up cooking up. So I'm just going to like maybe jump up here. So it should be relatively safe. That hopefully that zombie shouldn't last very long. And yeah, so I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes here. So give me a second. And I am back. Let's see how this has been going on us. So we're up to 6 potash. Not much. Let's chop these guys up quickly. Just keep running down to fight the stairs. Maybe I should get myself a water bottle. Did get a little bit thirsty. So we're gonna still need the 16 potash. Oh goodness. And yeah, no, I agree that I've heard a lot of good things about MC Pro hosting and everything. So that is one good thing that they have going for them. Okay, we're up to 7. 7 out of needing 16 though. It's the only problem. Now, I'm gonna put the Hellfire Dust in here. And I'm gonna see, we probably need a little bit more bone meal to be able to bone meal up some trees. Okay. So what do we have? We have the Acacia. Here they are. So we only really need 1. I'm going to grab some of the bones. And I do believe, where did they put the bone meal? There it is. Along with a bit more Hellfire Dust, which is definitely something we're going to need. So we can put that in there. Just all the Hellfire Dust. Get this being ground up by the mill. And then run down to our chopping bush. Grind this up and chop it down. And just rinse and repeat. Grind it up, chop it down. Oopsie. So let's get these going. We have a couple more trees. Let's get the saplings. Do it this way. Let's see. What was that? Did the cauldron just explode with all our potash in it? What? Wait a second, what? Why did the cauldron explode? Okay, this is not good. Let's quickly jump in the house, get some sleep, and then see what we can do. Oh, for goodness sake. Why the literal heck did the cauldron end up exploding on us? Okay. So let's put the smeltery stuff in here. This wood stuff can go away. Same thing for the thing. You cook a cauldron for too long, it just explodes randomly? What? It doesn't make any darn sense. If you can't cook a cauldron... Because we just lost all the stuff we had in there, and that was a lot of important stuff. That was like... I believe we've gone up to 8 potash. It doesn't make any sense. How do we get a cauldron back? I don't understand anymore. This is the second time Minecraft decided to screw us over, basically. Just first it was with this, which I mean, I guess is punishment for that, but like, what the literal heck? It just randomly explodes? Like, surely there has to be something, some sort of reason or rhyme or some sort of reason for that. Like some sort of way to prevent that. Because we can't have it just randomly exploding, because we had the cauldron working over there for fine, but there's nothing special about this one. That's just crazy. Because that literally is the last 2 hours or so, just to be able to even get this to begin with. To get the nether sludge. Which I guess can be done in a cauldron. Is it because we were using hellfire dust? Is that the possibility? Okay. What I'm gonna do. Only the things that we absolutely know that we have. We know we had a cauldron. So that goes back. We know we had potash, but we only had about 7. So let's just grab 7. Because we saw the 7 and everything earlier. But then the hellfire dust. So we had, I'd say like maybe 32? I can't remember. I'm not going to worry about that. So I guess it's simply just the hellfire dust itself in that, which is too much of an issue. Which I guess kind of makes a little bit of sense. And the rest, I guess we can just say we ended up losing. So that's back. But let's make ourselves a new cauldron here. So we're going to need a clay bucket. So we need a special clay bucket for that. 1% chance. I'm going BS on that. That's just absolutely crazy. So we need some iron lumps. That's almost just stupid. It was like, oh yeah, you're good most of the time, but you know, sometimes we just want to blow. That's just crazy. So we have these. Need 2 more of these. So let's get these going, and then that. So then we need a single bone. So we have more than one enough. And then we need to fill this bucket up with a little bit of oil. Okay. So we should just be able to make ourselves a brand new, missing 2 iron lumps because we need 6, not 4. Okay. Let's get 2 more. And then get these. So that way we can make ourselves a brand new cauldron. And then we could basically just maybe... I have like one of those weird random things somewhere. I think in here. Nope. What did I do with my gosh darn fire sticks? Okay, let's eat one of these. And then... I suppose we can eat an apple. Or 2 apples, actually. 3 apples is better. And then bread. So all we need is 2 sticks. Let's do one of these things. Let's get that going. Get that going. We have the crucible. So let's get these going. Yeah, it just says a cauldron. So yeah, that will work. That works just fine. Okay, so again, we're going to need to work to be able to actually be able to make some of these though. So with what we have over here, we still need to make more potash. So we have these. So we're going to need to chop up a bunch of these. Let's see how this goes. Well, I mean, I can watch it, but... there's 8 nether sludge. So I think it's because it was in a stoked cauldron. I think that probably was the issue. It's the difference between the stoked cauldron and just a normal cauldron. Because the stoked cauldron's hotter. Like one of these things just gets up a little bit hotter. So, what do we need for one more of these? So, again, redstone, which we don't have. Do we have any way of making redstone? In the stoked kiln, redstone, smelter... I mean, I guess industrial centrifuge, which we can't even make yet. So I think we're okay for the moment. Let's get some of these going. See where that ends up taking us. Just gonna get this stack here. Okay, so we got these sightings. So we can end up chopping these guys up. And then with those, we still need to chop these in 2 in half too, don't we? So we almost need to upgrade the saw to something else, to be like more of a power saw, so something we can actually like put something into. Or could we just toss these? Yeah, no, that doesn't work. So we actually need to like physically wait in front of it. So if I chop these up, and boom, and then I put more of these in here to make some potash for us. Then I come back over here, and while that potash is making, which by the way, I can probably put these in as well as that. So I can get these guys chopping up. And then I have to chop these guys in half too. So we have 107 of these. I probably don't want to do this 107 times. I do want to get rid of this one stack and at least have maybe 90, maybe 100 and something. So, oops, missed one of these. There we go. So that's making us some more potash, which is great. We can use that to be able to put over here. So there's 32 of that. So we have some nether sludge. Again with that redstone though. Redstone being like the one limiter that we have. Excuse me. Because yeah, we have no way of getting redstone. Aside from mining. So that's nearly done with a little bit more. Let's just wait until this gets cooked. And then see what we have. So we've gotten any more potash? We've gotten one more. And we have we're getting 2 more and everything from that. So we have half as many as we need right now. We're also going to need a little bit more of that dust. So let's grind up a bit more. It's also going on nighttime, so sleepy time is probably a good thing to do very soon. Let's put this down here. What are these? Make all this bone meal. Yep. So we'll just let the netherrack get ground up a little. The nether's pretty much normal. I wouldn't say it's entirely normal because it does have like a couple of new animals and everything in it. I don't understand what that leg spike was about. So let's quickly go sleep. Get this taken care of. There are a couple nether ores and everything. I think cobalt. We did see a little bit of cobalt in there. So cobalt's definitely probably going to be a good thing to go and keep track of. One more potash. 2 more. Great. And then what do we got getting ground up down here? It's basically just going into that one. Using that. Just run it through this guy. There we go, and there's our 7. Any more potash? Yeah, no, we're going to need to chop it up a little. I actually checked the nether fortress and everything. I couldn't see any special chests or anything of the sort. So it's interesting. So we have 4, but we need 9. So we literally need to go and we need to get a couple more. But we do have enough to be able to make a couple blast bricks to start. Because if we look in here, we have our... Where did I put it? So we have like 9 of these. We can put some of these in here too. And what did I do with all the bricks? So we have like the 36 bricks we're going to need. Because we're going to need 4 bricks times 9. Which is 18 times 2. But then we also need 18 times 2, so we need 36 hardened nether, and we have 16. So... a little bit more. So let's just let that into just grind itself up. Just 2 more. We still need the potash. So I'm going to be chopping up a couple more of these moldings. Let's get that going. That seems to be our limiting factor here. It's just the wood in general. Yeah, but I looked through the entire nether fortress and everything. I couldn't find a single I couldn't find a single chest. It was weird. So we got a couple of these. So you can put those guys in there. But we're still going to need to kind of chop these up a little. We have the 2 potash we're going to need. And I think we're going to have everything that we're going to need also done in just a second here. 32 should be good. That's 64. So we chop these guys up, and then we chop them up again. This is one of the most grindy quests and everything. Just to be able to go and get out of the kind of like starting ages and all. We're at, I think, over 11 hours or so far. If I can remember correctly. So now we have to chop these guys in 2. And with all of that, then we should be good. Then we should have all the potash we're going to need. Actually, even if I just did a stack, I think that might be enough. Let's just get the last 15 here. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Okay, so if we put this away, we can put that away. We can put that away. And then we can go back up here and see what we have. So we have a little bit more potash. Gonna want to go down here, grab the ground up netherrack. And we only have the one more, so there we go. The last 25 ground up netherrack. So then we can run it through our little hopper here. So let's check that down there. Get that going. Then if I check this in here as well as the potash. Oops, didn't even put my fire sticks in there. So that should start working out nicely. Did we get maybe one more potentially? Nearly. Just a second here. There we go. And, yep. So that will work for us. So in the meantime, one thing I guess we could do, still have the food issues. This can go away. Probably won't be needing all these redstone torches. The buckets can probably just go back in here. We have a broken shovel, not entirely sure what to do with that. I'll put the crucible in there. Stone's garbage. Put that away, as well as the wooden gear. Well, I think the wooden gear actually would be best up here in the tools and mechanical chest. And I guess I could just put that in there. That over there, that there, that there, put that there, and check that out again. And then leave just the golden apples and the notch apple that we have up there. So the fire resistance and everything apple. So let's just keep these here. Put this away, can put this away, and let's go into the nether and just do a little bit more nether exploration while we're just waiting for the nether sludge to end up being done. It's going to take a little bit of time here. Because we have 20 and we need at least 32. Yeah, that's 22. I don't think we're going to get enough from that, no. Okay. Let's jump off into the nether here. And actually, you know what we could do? We could actually go so far as to actually jump over to the nether fortress that we have. Where I couldn't find a single chest in here. So you just have like a little bit of like nether gold ore and everything, but we can't really mine it, or the ardite ore. Yeah, I could certainly look through here. So if we could get some redstone and chests, that would be great. Where does this end up taking me? We have some pyrite ore. I think the blazes have woken up. Okay, if he's done that. Okay, we just wait until after that noise. Now, an expert at using the bone broadsword. Yep. So you just have like one of those things there. Let's see what we got. So anything down here potentially. Well, I mean, aside from death. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's try doing one of these things. Yep, I can do that one there, but that one's going to go up there. And then over to there. So we can get rid of this one now. Should give us enough. There we go. All that's been plugged, and now we just wait for it to drain. No, really? Fine. You want to be a little bit annoying? Sure. Boom. Now it's gonna drain. Okay. So what do we got out here? Don't really have anything much of interest way out here. Aside from Death way down there, I suppose. That could be interesting, but not really. Do we have anything that we can really eat? Not eaten recently? Yep. Probably eat 2 of these, and then... Oh, there's some more pyrite. Let's grab that. I think this is gold. Nether gold ore. Yeah, don't want to fall. So we got some more glowstone, I guess. Could always use that to be able to make some lights and all. Or for potions or whatever I may need to use glowstone for. Okay, what's that? Cobalt ore? Yeah. It'd be great to be able to get the cobalt ore, but I don't think we can. Some more pyrite. Some of the ores and everything that we haven't particularly been gathering or touching in the nether yet. We've got a couple doggies over there. And if only we had a method to fast travel or something. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see if I can go up and down. Maybe way down here? Well, that's certainly something that we could do, especially for the one of the next streams and everything, or rather the next series that I end up doing, because right now what I'm looking at is just more so exploring mod packs and everything to the fullest. Maybe just learning, doing all those things. But definitely for the next stream and everything, I'll definitely see what we can end up doing. So that would be great, in all honesty. To actually be able to actually like have things and not be like simply accountable to myself only. Like this is where you would expect to see a chest. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now we got some wonder ability things. Iron gears. Oh, we've got a chest over here too. More iron gears, a book, aluminum, in one of these, but where's the redstone? I'm not seeing any redstone. Like, even all of those things though? Because it's literally has like 1 and 2 durability. It's literally like a 1 use and then it's a never use again type of thing. It doesn't actually have much of a purpose. It's the only problem that I end up running into. Oh. Some more of these, more of those. That's good. Golden... Yeah, but again, like 2 durability. They don't want you using anything fancy or cool. Is this nether gold ore? Sure. There's another chest I missed? I think I got everything. I got all the important stuff out of that guy. And then... Actually, let's quickly check up here. Yeah, nothing up there. So then this one, yep, I got everything out of that one. This one, everything important out of that one. There's a chest over here. Okay, I didn't actually go. I didn't know I had any chest or anything. We need some redstone. But it doesn't look like we're finding any. Like a 1 durability golden sword. Nickel ore. So we're finding like a whole bunch of cool things, but we're not finding any redstone. So I don't think there's any redstone in the chest and everything in this version. So it's unfortunate. What do we have over here? A couple more of these. More netherrack. For all our potential potion needs. If I ever end up making potions. This actually leads somewhere. Actually, does that like lead down? Okay. Oh, we got a chest up here. Just iron, flint and steel, coin cannon. What? Whoa. Whoa. Sweet. It has... Okay, so we got a coin cannon, apparently. Okay. That goes down there. Don't think I've really been out this way. Where have I? Yeah, I've been out this way. Okay. So we've been up there. We have been through here. I'm guessing this is the exit? Huh. This is... almost one of those things and everything where you start wondering. Okay. So yeah, I didn't find any redstone in any of those, which is sad. Redstone would have made my job so much easier. So let's see what these guys end up doing. Oh, gosh darn it. Let's eat ourselves an apple. Very slowly, because I guess I have eaten too many apples. The doctor doesn't like me anymore. Let's try some steak. Steak is always good. And off we go. So if we go up here, possibly... see if we can find anything. That's a basalt down there. Couple of those deadly dogs. If I go down here... then I could, I suppose, do like something... oops. Oh gosh darn it. That's gonna hurt. We can eat some wolf meat or something once we lose a little bit of health. There we go. That'll give us the health regen we need to overcome that. Well, even if you can tame them and everything, I don't really have much of a use for them. It's the only sad part. That, we're pretty darn far away from our portal here. I mean, getting them back to home is... well, from out here anyways, kind of impossible, unfortunately. Let's see how we can go. See if we can find any fortresses or anything else. Maybe a second one. That would be good. 2 nether fortresses? I mean, you couldn't get any better than that. Yeah, the cobalt ore, very, very, very rare, it seems. I'm just gonna head on by those dogs. It looks like we're in a bit of a predicament here. You know what? I'm gonna test this coin cannon. Okay. What? What does this have? They knock back 100? Oh, stay back, stay back, stay back. I think the coin cannon is ammo. How do I reload? How do I reload? Oh. Did I just... Oh, you had to press like R to reload. Okay. So we have this dog here. What? Where'd the dog go? What? Okay, wait a second. That's not supposed to happen. How many gold nuggets are gone? Gosh darn it. This doesn't work. Okay, let's head on home. We aren't finding any redstone out there, it's unfortunate, but... So yeah, we have the potash, and that'll make one more for us. And if we come over here, and put the potash in. Oh, electrum. Okay, so that should be able to make all we need for that. So let's quickly put these ingots. So we got quite a few, like, random interesting ingots. Without any real use for them yet. Just got, like, a couple of fancy tech things. Which, again, I'm not entirely sure what to use them for. Let's put these away. Don't need that little bit of netherrack. So if I do that, that makes us another 2. 24, so what do we have? Like, we have 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. I think that's actually just enough. Oops, let's test. Let's grab these things. So we have blast bricks. So what do we have here? Blast bricks. Oh yeah, we need to make that. So we need to grab our 5. And again, we're having issues of food. We could probably eat another steak here. Oh yeah, they have duct tape. Yes, they do have duct tape. We do have a bit of duct tape. Okay, so let's turn this thing off. And then swap the cauldron out for one of these. I'm just going to grab that. Then we have those and one of these. Then if we turn this on. So in theory, all we have to do is put one of these bricks in. Boom. Which, that's actually pretty darn slow, but everything else in this mod pack is slow too. So it's kind of like 7 seconds, I'd say. Let's do that. Takes it up to 26. And I'll just let that go. That's the last one that we need. Then we're up to the 5 blast bricks. And there's the last. Okay, so we have to do 25 of these. Oh. That's painful. Unless we make more of those, right? I suppose if you add like 5 or 6 of these, it's supposed to make it a little bit better, like a little 3x3 area all around it. So we should be able to make some blast bricks now, though. So we can make 3, 6, nearly enough to be able to make the 9. Let's go 2 more, or rather 1 more. So then if we go back over here, so there's 9. Yeah, and we need to turn these all into these type of variants. Just to make it harden nether sludge. So we're a third of the way. Let's do that. I don't know, we might have enough here. Not entirely sure. Might be a little short of bricks. Do the 3. Let's wait for that. We might. I'm not entirely sure. Let's do that. Oh, hey there, Mr. Pigman. You made a very loud noise. So then we are up to 18. Yeah, this is only going to get us up to 24. We're literally 3 blast bricks short. Oh, darn it. We're so close. So that's going to get us up to 24 out of 27. The Pigmen, everything, I mean, the Pigmen come with like an armor, base armor of 2, so it's not too hard. Not too easy, though. So we need exactly 1 more. Okay, that guy's a little tad bit noisy. So do we have any more? Wait, didn't we have the last one going? No. So, we have the last potash we're going to need. I need 4 more, which means... I literally just need 4 more netherrack. What chest did I end up putting the blocks into? So you just need 4 netherrack here. So, where I'm going to go, I'm going to just go straight out to their fortress. And I'm going to drop down here. The armor. I mean, you have to make it all. Like, there's the stone armor and all those things. So I actually had to, like, go ahead and actually start making it. Which takes a little bit of doing there. Okay, that should be enough. It's actually more than enough. So let's, again, jump back home. Give it a second here and load up. And then we can get that all grinding up. Unless I missed some. I don't believe I did. Nope. So we'll have to wait for that to grind up at least 4. So we can pretty much just stand here. So it's already ground up 1. This one? Here it is. Okay, so let's wait until it grinds up the 4 that we're going to need. We're also going to quickly turn down the hostile creatures. Okay, I guess that's not hostile creatures. That is actually just blocks in general. There we go. That's a little bit lower. That's more manageable. Well, I think it's also like what the mod pack comes with. So the mod pack comes in like a couple of different things in general. Okay, there's the 3rd. And let's see. Okay, and there's the 4th. And there's the 5th. So let's get this last one cooking up. And that will have been 3 hours to get up to a blast furnace. But we did it, folks. We're going to have a blast furnace any second now. So just wait for this to end up going and getting this one cooked up in the cauldron. Look, you know what? Any second now, that would have been bad. That needs to go in here. Our netherrack needs to go up there. Get turned into this fine explosive powder. And then we can put the 4 in here. That will start cooking it up. And this one little powder, I mean, we can trust the powder in here. If we can trust the concentrated hellfire in here. Yeah, it took 3 hours to be able to get to that point. Getting all the redstone and everything we need. It took 3 hours just to be able to get this big blast furnace going. To be able to finally get up to steel. And I'm praying to all things that the blast furnace is just simply building it and then using an engineer's hammer on it. Because if it's anything more than that, yeah, at that point in time, it's like, okay, I'm done. I mean, the one thing that I can definitely say about this mod pack is that it's not your standard, oh, this is going to be easy, but then again, most mod packs take a ton of time anyway. Are you kidding me? At this point in time, you know you're going insane. I'm too short. I need 1 more potash. Which means I need to swap that thing out again, and then I need to put it back. Okay. Which means I'm gonna need to chop up a little bit more in the way of wood. We need 48 more of this stuff. Which means I need to chop up exactly 32. Just to be able to get up to the stack of 64. My goodness. Okay, boom. And then we have 62 there, which that should be 64. Oh. Grab that. Okay, so step 1. Turn this gosh darn thing off. Step 2. Grab the kiln. Leave the kiln frame that can stay. Step 3. Put the cauldron back. Step 4. Turn this thing on. Step 5. Put in some of that. Let that cook. Let that make a potash. Run over there. And then I'm going to need at least 3 more ground up netherrack. Okay, I'll leave like 1 left in there. Because with that, we can get this going. And once we get that going, we don't put anything in there. Otherwise it explodes. Then we can go and... Well, I guess we're 1 short. I guess I need the 4 anyway. let's grab that. Again, jump up here. Check that in there. And then we can go and we can turn this thing off again. And we can grab this. Then we can put this back. Then we have to run back over here. We put this in there, that in there. Let that cook up, and then boom. Then we finally have everything that we've been needing to get all this time. Oh, gosh. Okay. These two. So let's see, I have a sugarcane farm, but I don't think we really need it anymore. Got all the sugarcane we're ever going to need for a while now. So while that's cooking over there... Actually, I should be done. Nearly done. We can go ahead and we can grab some of our dirt. Grab this. Turn these into nether sludge blocks. Get the first one going. And while the first one's going, plug that up. And then get the second one going. And then start building. Say hello to the blast furnace. That's nearly done. Just needs its last 3 blocks. And boom. And there is our 3 hours. Just to be able to get this thing. To get the really hot topic there to create a blast furnace. Which we didn't get the quest for. That's anticlimactic. You make it, and then it's like, oh, well, you didn't have it all in your inventory. You're not supposed to make it. Yeah, I'll definitely go, probably for the very next series and everything. So, for this series and all, I'm probably going to be looking at potentially just going ahead and seeing how this goes, which, as you can see, this is clearly a nightmare. This is clearly not really a single-player mod pack. This is a have a friend going out hunting for redstone and then going from there. Steel. How do I end up getting steel? Steel goes in here. In a stoked crucible. No, it does not go in the stoked crucible. Industrial blast furnace. Steel dust. In the crusher. Okay, wait, steel ingot, wait, we can bypass that, That's easy enough, we have steel. Sure, we have steel, dark steel, steel. Yep, we can bypass that quest. We can bypass that entirely. And, yeah, loot boxes, loot chests don't work in this mod pack. Okay. With that, we finally unlocked the Industrial Age. 12 hours almost into this mod pack, and we finally, I think actually more than 12 hours, and we're finally in the Industrial Age. Agricultural expansion, Industrial Revolution, Digital Age, yeah, the grind is real. We've gotten up to the Industrial Age, folks. To even be able to get this, we're going to need to make a metal press, and we're probably going to be looking at making molten steel. I think steel is part of an alloy or something, I believe. Because steel is like something plus something. But yeah, with that, I do have things to worry about tomorrow and everything. So honestly, I'm actually quite happy, even though it took just over three gosh darn hours to even be able to get to this point to begin with. But this is probably where I'm going to be ending today's episode. So if you did enjoy today's episode, feel free to leave it a big thumbs up down below. Feel free to maybe just comment on something that you liked about the episode, or maybe just suggestions for improvements in the future. And if you enjoyed the content in general, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.